For many of those training for this year's Invictus Games, their injuries and the challenges they face are obvious. But there are former servicemen and women here competing for a place for whom the post-conflict struggles have been hidden, but no less severe.
For me, everyone has left a piece of themselves back in Afghanistan, regardless of whether it's a limb or something inside.
The something inside for Michelle Partington was a form of post-traumatic stress disorder so severe she considered whether her life was worth living at all.
I look back and 2 years ago, I couldn't even get myself dressed. And now I'm in this kit. Amazing.
It is a different Michelle to the one we first met 2 years ago. She'd returned from her third tour of Afghanistan. Her struggles with PTSD left this former RAF flight lieutenant barely able to leave her house.
And it's just, you lose so much with it. And you lose your old self, and you've got to grieve for that, you know.
A paramedic on the front line, Michelle had treated many others on the battlefield, but she ended up with a serious medical battle of her own.
You're spiralling down, and I didn't think at the time there was anything that could pick me out of that hole.
But after applying for and then training for the Invictus Games, we found a different person who had overcome the injuries which had at times threatened her life.
You know, I was at a stage where I wanted to take my life at one point, and, you know, I flicked that switch, and bottom line is now I don't want to take my life, I want to take it as far as I can do.
But the person who contemplated suicide is now able to talk about her struggles with Prince Harry, the patron of the Invictus Games. Michelle finds out soon if she's going to Toronto with the British team in September. But even if she doesn't make it, she has already found a place on her personal podium. You might make it to Toronto, you might not.
Yeah.
But to me, you sound like you've already won.
Oh, without doubt. I'm working hard, and I'm working every single day to try and achieve enough to take me to Toronto. But for me, I've already achieved so much, and I'm here and I'm having a laugh, and bottom line is there is that end of the tunnel.